What's up, guys? It's your fit doc, aka KRISONDEMAND, and I'm back with your weekly dose of medicine. I know it's been a while. Hopefully y'all missed me. What if y'all didn't care? I don't know. Did y'all care? I don't know. Anyways, I've been gone for like about a month. Honestly, I've just been really busy with a lot of different things. I'm doing a lot of different things. I have a lot of things on my plate right now. And I was kind of thinking about like what other content I wanted to push out, because I'm waiting on interviews for medical schools and they're kind of taking long right now. So I'm planning on recording those, but like I said, they have not come yet. So like I can't record something that hasn't come yet. So anyways, I've had a little bit of like hesitation there, but nevertheless, I'm back with another video, and today we're going to talk about confidence. Segment called Chris on Demand. I've only done one other Chris on Demand, and it was about never lowering your standards. So if you haven't checked that out, go check it out. Okay. Today we're going to be talking about confidence and how to build confidence, how to have confidence, how to strengthen your confidence, and how to find it. So I can say again, this is unfiltered, raw, uncut, no editing. I'm just going to be blabbering to you guys. So I want to say ever since I was like young, whenever I was young, I want to say maybe 5 years old, originally I didn't really have much confidence, but it really had to do with just me being shy. So I can't even say that I was thinking about confidence at like 5 years old. But like I remember whenever I was in school, I was in private school, and there's this guy, he was like so smart. And I would always tell my mom, like, oh, he's so smart. This guy, he is so smart. And my mom would be like, well, Kristen, like, no, you're smart. Like, you're smart too. And it's weird because, like, sometimes I would find myself, you know, making the same grades, or I'd be doing just as well as these people. But I would just, like, put them on a pedestal and, like, not really think about, like, what I'm doing and patting myself on the back. Granted, I was only 5 years old. And, you know, who's really thinking about that? But that was what I was doing with everyone. And whenever I was young, I used to be like more of a people pleaser. So I would kind of just like, you know, like I said, put these people on a pedestal and not really think about like, well, Kristen's smart. You know, Kristen can do this, Kristen can do that. She's good at this, she's good at that. I would kind of like dumb myself down or like discredit my ability because I would see other people doing so well. So my mom and dad were definitely like a big part of me like snapping out of that. Ever since I got older, like whenever I just over time, over the years, I would start to give myself credit and just gain more confidence in myself and knowing like you are smart too. I think a lot of that also has to do with me not seeing people that are like me in school, because I grew up with predominantly white people in my classes, in my school. I live in a predominantly white area, so I think that had to do with it too, because I just didn't see that a lot, and I kind of like felt like an outsider. I didn't really think that it had much of an effect on me back then, but now that I look back, like I think that definitely affected me. So anyways, that definitely played a role. My parents just instilling that aspect of confidence in me, that aspect of just assurance that you are good enough, you are smart, and just them constantly telling me that, because honestly, it was a struggle for me, like to actually accept that. Whenever I was young, I would always be like, but no, mom, like I would like make excuses, and she'd be like, no, you are too. And so it wasn't until I want to say maybe middle school that I started to actually accept that, and then it just excelled ever since then. So thanks, mom, thanks, dad, I appreciate that. I'm also grateful because, you know, everyone doesn't have those parents to do that, and so that's another thing that I'm just grateful for. It does take a village, it does take mom and dad, it does take, you know, supporting friends to just help you get there. So just, you know, for you guys that you know, maybe don't have those parents or don't have that support system, hey, I'll be your support system, you know. Everyone needs a support system. It does take a village. So anyways, I kind of wanted to fast forward into just like me growing up into a college student athlete and just like graduating college. I want to say that honestly, the main thing now that has increased my confidence is what can I say? Honestly, it just became came like natural. I really, it came down to me acknowledging what I'm good at and just getting better at the things that I'm good at. And I don't want people to think that like, oh, you have to be good at something to have confidence, because you don't. But it really just came to me like enhancing the things that I already like to do, and like appreciating me, appreciating myself, appreciating that there's only one me. Yes, there's multiple Kristen Williams out there that are black, that are 5'6", that run track. Like, yeah, I know I'm not the only like Kristen Williams in the world, but I'm the only Kristen Williams that has my spirit, my soul, my laugh, my mindset, my way of thinking, my critical analysis. Like, it's only me. So I really had to appreciate that aspect of myself, because that is what makes you special. And so I think that's what really helped me as well. And on top of that, just doing things that I like to do that made me happy. When you're happy, your way of thinking is just different. It just is. And so I think that as I was coming into myself, I was just constantly just getting better at the things that I was already good at, appreciating my beauty, appreciating the things that I needed to get better at, and just being happy. And I think that is what really like it boosted my confidence. Like, I'm cute. I know that. Like, enhance that. I think also what also increased my confidence was just me like working hard and reaching the goals that I wanted to reach. So that had to do with really track and field, and just like my college career as an exercise science major and a biology minor. Me constantly working at the things that I wanted to get done, and me accomplishing those goals really made me more confident, because it's just like, wow, I'm really doing what I set out to do. I'm working hard, I'm really pushing it, and the results are coming. The goals, they're tangible now. Like, I can see them, I'm meeting them. And I think that's what increased my confidence as well. So, yeah, I think those are the main things. I think that the most important thing, though, is I was always taught this. My dad taught me to have Godfidence. So not necessarily confidence, but like Godfidence. So confidence in God. And I think that was like the main thing that really rooted me, because it's like, okay, let's just be real. People are temporary, and this is not meant to sound bitter. It's not meant to sound mad. It's not meant to be like, oh, forget people, like, who cares? No, I'm not bitter at all. But the thing is, people are temporary. People make mistakes. You know, you can have friends that you think are here to stay, and they leave, or things happen, and breakups happen, and like, you know, you just don't know. People are temporary. But one thing that God isn't is temporary. So it's very important to find that confidence in God and know that He created you for a reason. You're here for a reason. Your heart is beating for a reason still. And it's important to appreciate that and live with that mindset and live in purpose, live in God's purpose. So I think that's really the main thing that I carry. Like, I know that God created me. There's only one me, that is me. And that's the way God has created us to be. And it's important to know that, you know, whatever happens in life, God has you. He has a plan for you, and you may not understand it, but He has you in the palm of His hand. And that's really the main thing. So I want to share a couple scriptures that have to do with confidence, because like I said, confidence is just such a big thing, you guys. You never want to put your confidence in the hands of people. And that's what I mean whenever I say people are temporary. Like, you never want to do that, because you see celebrities, how you know, Hollywood makes them crazy. You see how some Hollywood celebrities are grounded. Okay, for example, Tia and Tamira. Like, there are celebrities that are grounded. You can tell they had good parents. They were rooted in certain qualities and morals and values that their mom and dad instilled in them. And you can see that just how they carry themselves. I don't know them personally, but you can see that they didn't let Hollywood, you know, determine whether they were good or whether they were bad. They say it on their YouTubes too. Like, you know, my mom would always tell me, you know, don't let Hollywood get the best of you, because you can be, you know, having a bunch of jobs, a bunch of positions open for you, a bunch of different, you know, different shows wanting to know, like, you know, what you're doing, they wanting to work with you. And then, you know, you'll have a season where they don't want you, they're not asking for you, they're not looking for you. And it's so important to just be grounded and know that, hey, whether people are calling me back, whether I'm getting callbacks and auditions or whatever, whether my agent's calling me, whether my agent's not, I am still who I am, and that my self-value does not depend on what someone else thinks of me. Because when I tell you guys, and you know this, I mean, people are temporary. People's thoughts of you can change. People want to see certain people in a certain light. They may think of you as this. They may think of me as the good girl. And then if I go and do something that doesn't fit their image, then they don't like me anymore. So it's very important to don't put your confidence in people. I think, and the men, don't do that. People, men, women, don't do it. Your professors, your coaches, Instagram followers, like, don't do that, because people are so temporary, and that's where you get in trouble. That's where you fall into suicide, depression, because it's so unlevel that you are unstable. You're emotionally unstable, and then your confidence is unstable, and then your self-worth, your self-esteem, and then you start turning into someone that you never even knew that you could be. So it's important to just keep your confidence in God, because God has you. Sometimes I know it doesn't feel like it, but He has you in the palm of His hand. He has a plan for you. He wants you to be happy. He wants you to go after your dreams, and He wants you to accomplish those goals. So it's just important to know that He has your best interest at heart. He has your best interest at heart. And I think some people think like, oh, well, if I believe in God, He's going to put me through hell. He might, but you're going to get through it. So it's like, He's with you. You have to know that He cares for you all the time. He loves you. He's never going to stop loving you. His attitude about you is never going to change. And that is who you need to be putting your confidence in. Not people, but put your confidence in God. So I'm going to start off with Jeremiah 17:7. It says, "But blessed is the one who trusts in the Lord, whose confidence is in Him." Jeremiah 17:7. "But blessed is the one who trusts in the Lord, whose confidence is in Him." So like I said, you will be blessed if you put your confidence in Him. You will have peace. You will have stability. You will have emotional stability. You will know, okay, you know what? These people out here, I appreciate the ones that are for me. I appreciate the ones that are ride or die. Well, no, not ride or die, because I don't really even like that term. But I appreciate the ones who are my true supporters, who will support me through thick and thin. But I also know that regardless of those people, if they do that or not, I know I have God, who will always keep me moving, who will always be with me, who will never leave or forsake me. So it's very important to just keep confidence right in the palm of God's hand. Confidence and God go hand in hand. Second verse, Joshua 1:9. "Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. For the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go." So I'm sorry if y'all hear vacuum. My mom's cleaning downstairs. But anyways, I'm gonna repeat that. Joshua 1:9. "Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. For the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go." Like I said, He's with you. He's with you. He's with you. He's with you. He's never going to leave. Whatever you're going through, whatever situation you're in, if you're happy, if you're sad, if you're in a good place in life, if you're not not so good in place in life, He's with you. And so it's just important to keep telling yourself that. I know sometimes it doesn't feel like it. Trust me, I know. I'm only 23, but go through some things, and like it does feel like He's not with you sometimes, but He is. And so I like those two verses because it just talks about, I like how I can relate the Bible to my life. I think the Bible is a history book, but I like being able to apply it. Like, come on, scripture, I need some scripture, because the devil's going to come at you. He's going to come at you with some BS. It's important to be able to combat that, because it's like, no, because the devil may, he may have you thinking something that makes some real sense, and you end up believing some lies, even though it seems like it's the truth, and it's lies, okay? So yeah, it's important to be able to back that up with some scripture so you can just rebuke it. So anyways, like I said, guys, those are the main things that really helped me to have confidence. My parents having confidence, and also just supporters that love who you are genuinely. Your friends, your friends for life. Like I said, there are some people that, in general, people are temporary. They make mistakes. They're not perfect. That's what I mean. So it's important not to rely on your friends too much or your supporters too much. But it does help. It can help your confidence in a way that has to do with just that positive energy, those positive vibes, that comforting love that your friends give you, that support, that backbone. It's nice to have that. And so that can help that can help with your confidence, but I definitely think that your confidence has to come from God, and it has to just come from knowing that there's only one you, and you are here for a reason, and you have beautiful qualities about you that you should embrace and enhance, and you have beautiful gifts that you should show to the world. And you also have flaws and different things that you need to work on to just help make you a more personable person. And so that is what the foundation is. But I think that like your friends and your supporters definitely help groom that, and they definitely help with that. And I think that those are they're definitely good resources for you in order to help with that confidence. So yeah, guys, that's basically it for this video. If you felt like it was helpful for you, please share it. I think a lot of people do deal with like confidence and self-esteem, and they just don't really know how to build it. Like, how do I build it? How do I love myself? How do I become happy with myself? And I say that it starts here. I say that it really starts with some deep thinking. It starts with just forming that relationship with God and knowing that there's only one you, and you have beautiful qualities about you. It is important not to let social media and like perfection, fake perfection, prevent you from being a better you and embracing who you are, embracing that you may be different, embracing that you don't look like everyone else, embracing that you have different qualities that, are maybe different to you. And honestly, a lot of times we just get in our own way, and it's like we make excuses for us, or we talk ourselves down, and it's like, girl, nobody else is thinking about that but you. Like, it's only you. You're in your own way. Get out of your own way. Get out of your way, because that's what happens a lot of times. And it's like you just being extra. You're thinking about stuff too hard. So those are the main things that have helped me with my confidence. Like I said, it's just second nature to me. That's who I am. I'm confident. Now it's almost like I can't even imagine myself like not being confident. Like, I didn't even know how I was whenever I was 5, It's just who I am. It's just who I am. I'm confident. Like, I don't get it. I don't get how I couldn't be. So I want everyone to get to that place, because everyone should be confident with who they are. I want everyone to be happy with who they are and embrace their qualities, because everyone is beautiful in their own way. I do believe that. So anyways, that is it for this video. I really hope that you liked it. Like I said, share it with someone. If you feel like someone is going through depression, or if you feel like someone is going through a confidence struggle where they don't know, they don't think that they're pretty enough, they don't think that they have enough value, or they're just struggling with their self-esteem, please send this to them, guys. Share this video. Like and comment, guys. It does nothing for you, but it does great things for me. It helps me get this message out to everyone. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Be on the lookout for more videos. Be on the lookout for like cute little short skits. I'm trying to be creative in this YouTube journey of mine, so at least until we can get these interviews over with. And I also want to share with you guys, just like my journey as not a health guru, but I just want to be able to share with you some things that I do to be in good health and practice good health. So I want to be able to share those things with you guys. Let me know if you'd be interested. Make sure you comment health if you would be interested in that, because I think I want to share some things with you guys. So anyways, thanks guys for watching this video. Don't forget to just interact with me, like, comment, and subscribe, and get locked in. Peace.
I ran up a check, I might do it again. Enemies close, had me thinking they're friends. 10 toes down, I'll be free until the end. Crib outside the city, I don't feel safe in my hands. Took so many years, I'm just waiting for the wins.